So I wanted to clear something up today. A lot of people have misconceptions about this child support industry, and that's what it is. It is an industry. And when you get summons to family court and you show up, you many times will come to a courthouse and go in a courtroom, and it will look like there is a judge sitting there. And what you're missing is it is kabuki theater. They are putting on a play. They're doing a dramatization in which you are the mark. You are there to be scammed. It is not a judge. It is a court commissioner or some other name they give him. A quasi-judge. But the reality, the fact of it is, you are in an international tribunal being held according to private international law that your state was told they must adopt, which is illegal as hell. And the state is paid off on this with big bags of money. Could be, like, I believe state of Wisconsin is around $2 billion. And then the small little county like where we're at, we looked at their budget. Very small county. They're getting like $600,000 of payoff from this child support industry to hold this kabuki theater for you. And this guy who claims to be a judge or acts like he's a judge or pretends to be a judge, and a lot of times they hire judges to do this, he is an employee of this international business. So you have a county child support agency. It will have a county name, say Langlade County or Oneida County for northern Wisconsin. Child support agency. Well, that's just a business name like Federal Express. It's not federal. Federal Express is a private company. And your county child support agency, whatever county name they stick in front of it, again, is a business. This is not the county doing this. This is not, you are not in county court. You are not in a circuit court. You are in a international tribunal, which is kabuki theater to make you think that what is being done is judicial. It is not judicial. Not judicial. Get that in your head. Don't take my word for it. I went to public school. I know less than nothing. Do your own research. Study the Hague Convention. Study how the Hague Convention was supposedly adopted by the corporate United States. And the United States is a corporation. It is not a government. This country used to be America. That used to be the United States of America. When I was a boy, the Olympics you'd watch and they'd have USA, 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 and now somehow it's just US. What happened to the A? Research it. Find out. So you have this quasi-judicial international tribunal being presided over by an employee. Now, then you've got the corporate child support agency, which is not county. I'd like to know who owns the child support industry. Maybe whoever pays the state off the most gets the contract. I don't know how it works. But they're not county. And this system, this industry, has hired this, maybe sometimes judge, but not in your case, this employee to preside and pretend to be a judge. It is kabuki theater. He is not a judge. He is a presiding employee. And you know what he decides? What his judgment's always going to be? Whatever his employer tells him. It is the child support agency, private corporation, telling their employee what to tell you and make these orders, which are not judicial. Research it. This is a foreign international tribunal forcing private international law and overstepping their bounds, pretending to be judicial, and taking your rights away. Now, right here we have the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution. Part of the Bill of Rights. It prohibits unreasonable searches and seizures. In addition, it sets requirements for issuing warrants. Warrants must, not may, must be issued by a judge or magistrate, justified by probable cause, supported by oath and affirmation. And yet they're going out there and arresting people, arresting and imprisoning people for not paying this quasi-court ordered, this international tribunal ordered, this employee masquerading as a something judiciary employee ordering you to do something. When you don't do it, it's not the judge ordering you to be arrested, a warrant issued. It's not a judge ordering it. It is the industry, Wally World, ordering you for not obeying them, not obeying their directive from this international tribunal. Probable cause? Let's look up probable cause. What is probable cause? Probable cause for arrest exists when facts and circumstances within the officer's knowledge would lead a reasonable person to believe that the suspect has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. A crime. You can't be arrested under United States law unless there is a crime. What is their crime? Contempt of court? That's not a crime. And if it's criminal, if you're going to be arrested and it's criminal, don't you have rights? Rights under the Constitution? Due process rights? But what happened to your due process rights? What happened to your Fourth Amendment? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened. You don't have constitutional rights in an international tribunal. They don't care about your, quote, rights. You know what I think this is? My opinion. Treason. Is that not treason? That these bar members got together and created this scheme of enslavement on you? And say you no longer have your rights? You know, everyone made a fuss about Colin Kaepernick leading people to kneel during the national anthem. Let me ask you, how can you stand during the national anthem when you know what I just showed you? I'm Troy Alexander for Child Support Game Over. I encourage you to get our book. You can find the link below and a 50% off coupon. Not sure how long we'll keep that going, but it's available now for half price. Encourage you to get it. Learn what's being done. Learn what's happening. Without this knowledge, how are you going to fight it? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.